Okay, I just found out that I am see-through. Let's see if I can change this thing bigger. This is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm having way too much fun here. Okay. So, I'm going to be not so see-through anymore. I'm on chapter 5. I'm just kind of like seeing the answers after trying the questions. If I get it wrong, I mark it red. This is for Google Cloud ACE exam. If you wanted to set the preemptible property. Yeah, I read this earlier. This is so weird. In which section of the create an instance page? What is that? What is create an instance? Can't even highlight it. Shouldn't do that. What is a... Oh yeah, and then this one too. What's the difference between listing and describing instances? I'm gonna save that. Create an instance page. Is that? Is it this? Oh, that makes sense. Create an instance page. Okay, so what's the question? Where would you find the option to set the preemptibility property? Preemptible property. Preemptible property. I have no idea. Preemptible. Oh, there it is. So that is under management? So none of those. Like, what? That doesn't... I read this, I was like, what? So let me see. I got it on another page. A. Availability policy? What? Are you sure? Please don't put that on the test. Availability policy. This sounds a bit out of date. That doesn't sound right. You need to set up a server with a high level of security. Oh, gotta get rid of that. If you want to be prepared in case of attacks on your server, inject a rootkit. Okay. Which option should you select? I'm gonna guess shield at VM. Yay! Shield VM is an advanced set of... I guess I can move it over. Too lazy. Advanced set of security controls that include integrity monitoring, a check to boot ensure, blah blah blah. Yes, firewalls are for ingress, egress, and ingress. Yeah, all that other stuff. Okay, all the following parameters can be set when adding an additional disk through Google Cloud Console, except one. Which one? Except one. Okay. When adding an additional disk. Okay, you got disk size. Adding an additional disk. What? What is adding an additional disk? Oh, is this it here? Add a new disk. So you can do the disk type, the size. I'm thinking of the source. Image. Debian. What else was the question? Yeah, no this. Okay, you got the disk type. Is block size the right word? Block size? Persistent is tied to the disk. That didn't sound right. Block. Disk type. Oh, yeah. Okay, so persistent disk or solid state drive, standard. What is this? Extreme? Balanced? I don't even know what that is. Can't be smaller. Balanced. SSD. Standard. Cool. So that's definitely green. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Disk type. Encryption key management. Source image. Yeah, it's going to definitely be okay. Encryption key management. Yes. Yes. It's got to be block size. What is that? Good cheek. Yeah, it's block size. I guess it just means... I guess they're trying to trick you. Like it's the size of the disk. Alright, let's just change the color. Is it blue? Yeah. This is red. Okay. Cool. Got it. Alright, you to lead a team of engineers who maintain resources. Is this stuff just really annoying? What practice would you implement? You find notes or documentation how the changes were made and why. You notice a problem with configuration drift. There you go. That is the key. Configuration drift. Some machine configurations are no longer in the same state. Maintain cloud resources for several departments. Yes, everybody use command line interface because that is always the solution. Not write scripts using G-code commands. Why? Take notes, limit privilege. There you go. That's the key. Let's check it out. 9B. What? Write scripts using G-code commands? Oh, and store those scripts in a version control system. Oh, my bad. That would be wrong. Okay, gotta check this one again. Oop. Wait, get out of here. Alright. We gotta do this again another time. That makes sense. It's like startup scripts. And then they'll store the scripts in a version control. I still think D is okay. What's wrong with D? Option D is not advisable. You could become a bottleneck to make changes. Oh, only you can make changes. That's the problem. Yeah, that's if you put work on all things. I think it's like a lot of a team, right? There's a team for several departments. Yeah, that's not possible. Okay. When using the Cloud SDK, command line interface, administering resources. What of the following is part of command resources? have to do compute before instances. Gcloud first, compute then instances. Has to be. Yes. That was easy. Okay, a newly hired cloud engineer is trying to understand what VMs are running in a particular project. How could the engineer... How could the engineer get summary information on each VM? Get summary information on each VM running. Gcloud compute instance list. That's it. That's it. Why is it so far down? No. Stop. Why? Gotta be B. Yes. I just told you, like, it's the same. Gcloud compute instances and then list. That's the verb, like create or whatever. When creating a VM using the command line, how should you specify labels for the VM? Oh, what symbol? Key value pair. I think it's the equal sign. I can't write it all. Whatever. Just go down. 12 is B, please, please, B, B. Yes. It's got to be the equal sign. Good, 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 good. Wow. Alright. In the boot disk advanced configuration, which operation can you specify when creating a new VM? Which operation can you specify when creating a new VM? What is going on? Oh! I got a friend, Michael! Oh, I just noticed it. Michael, you there? Hey, Mike. I can't spell. Looks like a cloud. Yes, it's cloud. Gcloud cloud. Google Cloud. Don't mind me, this is all Greek to me. Awesome, awesome. Now it's finally good to have a audience. Good luck on getting a new job. I know how hard it is. Alright. In the boot disk advanced configuration. Yeah, it is all Greek to me too. I've been learning a lot this year. Or in the past year since whatever. In the boot disk advanced configuration, which operations can you specify when creating it? I can show you from the beginning if you want, but you probably would just hate it. There, get out of this. This is Google Cloud Platform. The big three are Google Cloud, AWS, and Azure. Yep, it just pops up. These are the big three clouds. Ooh, a lot of people like compare the three. The three clouds. My company actually uses all three. I'm just in the Google Cloud department. Everybody's taking like really hard tests. I'm taking the not so hard one. I have iCloud. What is iCloud? Oh my gosh. iCloud. iCloud. Is that Apple's storage? Oh, okay. Yeah, Apple's storage. And yeah, Microsoft has OneDrive. That's on the cloud from Microsoft. That's cool. It's gonna take me forever to do this. In the boot disk advanced configuration, which operates boot disk advanced configuration. Get out of it. So you create an instance. Okay, let me just guess one and then I'll keep looking into it. Add a new disk. Are some better than others? Yeah, you're gonna compare the different clouds. But what you do in iCloud is you're saving your pictures and your files from your iPhone or iMac or something like that. They work hand in hand. So don't go out of your way to use something else. It's more complicated. Add a new disk. Reformat an existing disk. I'm going to say attach. Why do you reformat? Everything has reformat. Okay, let's do this. I'll see it. It's called boot disk, right? Boot disk advanced configuration. Existing disk. I'm pretty sure it's got to be existing. What is it? 200 tetrabytes. $10. What? Terabytes? 200 terabytes? That's cheap. 200 terabytes. That's a lot. I see 200 gigabytes. Apple does not offer a 200 terabyte. What? What could you possibly want with 200 terabytes? 200,000 gigabytes. Yeah, that's a lot. That is huge. Okay, I'm gonna look at the answer for 13. I think it's C. Yes, yeah. See, this test, they tried to throw me off earlier with saying like the same thing, reformat in 3 different areas. They did that before in this test. Tricky. Blu-ray is like 40 gigabytes. Oh, so you're saving, are you saving like, I guess on your iMac, a bunch of movies, is what it sounds like. What's the best place to store movies? Only for free? No. There's no way to do that for free. pCloud, Sync, Ice Drive, Google Drive. I like Google Drive. I keep maxing it out though. And I just make a new Gmail account for free. Mine's at 95% full and it says like buy storage. Here's 2 terabytes for $10 a month. This can store lots of stuff. I mean, my computer, I've got a 2 terabyte. I named it S for solid state drive. Really like it. Yeah. It's useful. I filled it up almost halfway. Try not to put anything on the C drive. Yes, you have 2 terabytes, not 200. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like 200. That's quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to sell me this thing. Just not into it. I guess I could do it. It's like, it's just a drop in the bucket. They're really good. But I'm so cheap. I'd just make another account. Just delete everything. Take it with me and on a hard drive. But it's still a lot though. That's pretty cool. It's $100 a year for 2 terabytes. I could buy a hard drive for 60. Alright, so you have 10 gigabyte data set. Blah blah blah. What is the way to make this data readily available on a VM? Minimize the steps. Okay, so make data readily available. Minimize steps. So I didn't even read all that stuff. Okay, now I think I need to read it. A group of data scientists would like to access this data from their statistics programs. I don't think I'm going to last 30 more minutes. This is impossible. It's pretty strong whiskey. RR works well with Linux and Windows file systems. You don't even have your iMac in here. And the data scientists are familiar with file operations in R. R? Oh, R, the language, like Rust or something. Okay, they don't access this data from their statistics program. Right in R. Suntory. I remember Suntory, that's pretty good stuff. Suntory whiskey. Or, what is it, Ezra? Or Ezra? I think it's Ezra. Ezra Brooks, Kentucky Straight Bourbon. This is what I'm drinking. Don't drink it! What's like the best whiskey? Hibiki comes up. That's cool. Jack Daniels. Ooh, this looks... Oh yeah, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's really good too. So distracted. I can't figure this out. What is... How do you make it readily available? So you get the data. They want to use it in their program. Yeah, it's got to work with Linux and Windows. How's eggnog liquor? Eggnog. I can't remember if I like it or hate it. Does it have cinnamon flavor? I love cinnamon. Data scientists would each like to have their own dedicated VM. Dedicated VM. Oh, they each want one with the data available in the VM's file system. Using a source image created from a disk with the data on it. That sounds like the best. Just create them. Store the data in Google Drive. Cinnamon's great. Yes, cinnamon's great. Alright, let's see. 14B. Yes! Yeah. Make it with the image. Okay, cool. I can focus. I can do two things at once. As I start to slur my words. It's not straight whiskey. It's whiskey and tea. Barley tea. You ever chew on cinnamon? No, I have not chewed on cinnamon. I imagine you have. How is that? Oh man. The network tab of the create VM form is where you would perform which of the following operations. Yeah, Michael, we gotta play some shooter game together. I remember you were playing shooter games. I have a lot more free time now. Spicy. I don't know what the lag is between you and me, but it's pretty funny. The network tab. The network tab. Add a network, specify, change firewall. I think it's specified default router. I'm just guessing. Cancel network tab. Network. Here's networking. Default network interfaces. Add an IP range. External IP. Near it aids network. Network tags. What is that? I'm gonna go back and see what they're talking about. Set the IP address. Add a network interface. Default router. Firewall configuration rules. To create alias IP, such as eventual. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the answer. What did I say? I said maybe B, C, default router, but that didn't even come up router. So that's probably wrong. Network interface doesn't sound right. Set the IP address. I don't think you do that. I'm just leaving it. Whatever. 15C. It's B. This is it. Dang it. I have no idea what this was. No router. In the network tab, you can add another network interface. So, that's correct. Yes. Google sets the IP address. And there's no option for the router firewall. Alright, so I need to review that again later. Beep, 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 16. Really starting to lose focus. You want to create a... Oh, hey, Michael. I play Among Us sometimes. Pretty fun. I don't know if you ever use a computer with Discord and Among Us, but it's really awesome. Okay, what would you like to include to specify the type of boot disk? Type of boot disk. I'm using the gcloud command. Oh no. Boot disk type. I think this? I mean, that would... Disk type? I think that? 16A. Let's see it out. Yes! The other options are not right. Okay, cool. Alright, continue on. Which of the following commands will create a VM with 4 CPUs that is named Web Server 1? Create a VM with 4 CPUs. Okay, so all these are create. Type. This guy's out. What the heck? This guy's out. Burp. Type in1 standard for instance name. Oh yeah, this one has an instance name. Wait, I think you have to have the instance name. So I think it's this one. Standard for. And for standard. Yeah, I think you have to be specific. So I think it's this one. I think it's this one, 17A. Yes. You don't have to say instance name. This part here, it's mandatory. Never, you can never do that. And that's just trash. Which of the following commands will stop a VM named... Oh, stop a VM. Halt. Terminate. Stop. I think it's stop. I think they're telling you the answer too. Anyways, 18C? Yeah. Just stop. Simple. Oh no, Michael probably got bored. Well, it was nice talking to you while you were here. Yeah, I'm using, what is this thing called? Multi-streaming restream.io on OBS, so it just streams everywhere, like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Steam, just instantly. I don't know if Facebook's working at all. I think it's broken. I don't even care. Oh yeah, I could just make this full screen, but then I couldn't go back and forth. You've just created an... Whoa, that's really big. You've just created an Ubuntu VM and want to log into VM to install some software packages. What network service would you use to access the VM? Just created a VM. I'm going to install some software. What network service do you use to install some software? To access. I guess SSH. I don't even know what the other three are. Oh my god, please be SSH. B, 19B, 19B. Yes. Thank you. Your management team is considering 3 different cloud providers. You can ask to summarize. Which of the following would you mention about the cost of VMs? Cost of VMs at GCP. No. It's not a minimum of 1 hour, it's minimum of 1 minute. So that's wrong. I don't know if it's only some regions. That didn't sound right. But 1 second, game's gonna 24 hours before they even shut down. No. That's wrong. I would just say A. Cost varies. Hello?
Hello.
Don't know what that was about. And then let's see. A 20 is A. 20's gotta be A. Yes, A. 20's gotta be A. That is good. Das ist gut, man. Alright, let's back out a little bit. Managing virtual machines. I am worn out. What is going on in here? Hello, hello. Hello, everybody.
Join up, we're in lobby, quickly gonna start.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Moki.